Hello guys, welcome to my channel Artisans Web. In today's video we will see how to integrate MailChimp integration on your website using the MailChimp API and PHP. So as we all know, MailChimp is a software where we store our subscribers data and we can send regularly newsletter to our subscribers. That newsletter will contains your website content, your offers or whatever you wish. So having said that, let's see how to integrate MailChimp integration. So this is the blog I have written on the same topic, and from this blog you get the details of integration of MailChimp. So first of all, you need to get your MailChimp API keys. So for that you need to log into your MailChimp and click on your profile. From the profile here under extra you can see the option API keys. Once you click on this link API keys, you will redirect to the page where you can get your API keys. Second thing you need to get is list ID. So to get the list ID here you need to click on this list, and then your newsletter means on MailChimp you have multiple lists. So click on the list you want to add subscriber, and once you click on that list, under this setting click on list name and defaults and you will get your list ID here. So once you have API key and list ID, you are good to go for the further steps. Now next thing is add subscriber to MailChimp list. Okay, so I show you code I have written. So I store my API key and list ID in my config.php file, and I have included a config.php file here. Now this is the email which I need to add on my specific list of my MailChimp. Now next thing is from the API key you will get the data center. So by this code we extract our data center from the API key. Next thing is the API URL. Actually you will get all these API calls from here. I show you. Yeah, so I write here add or I find list. No. Yeah, add a new list member. So I click on this link. Yeah, add a new member to the list, and here on the official documentation you will see the URL to which we need to send our post request, and these are the parameters we need to send, like email address, status and all this stuff. Then in return you get all these details. Yeah, here they have shown you what is the example request and what is the example response. So this same thing we have achieved in our code here. Okay, so to get this response, actually I print it so that we better know how we are getting the response. So I write down echo pre printer JSON decode and result. this result is come from here. Okay, so before going that, yeah, this is the URL we need to send, like this one. This is the data center which we are fetching from our API key, and here we are passing our list ID. Okay, this one is list ID. Then after that, these are the parameters which we need to send to that request. This one, JSON, we are sending is by post method. So we are sending email address and status as subscribed. By sending this status as subscribed, this email address will automatically get added to specified list. If you send status as pending, then confirmation email will send to that specific email address, and once that email address is activated from confirmation email, then only that email address will get added to specified list. Okay, so I'm running this URL. MailChimp index.php. Here we go. We got this status code 200. This one. That means our request get executed successfully, and this is the response we got from the MailChimp API. Okay. This one is the email address. We just get added whatever is subscribe status. So by this way you can add subscriber to the MailChimp list. And let's say you want to delete specific email address from the specified MailChimp list, then that will also possible. For that also they have given the API, yeah, remove a list member. So this is the link to which we need to send our parameters. Parameter is subscriber hash, which is the MD5 hash of the lowercase version of list members email address. So I'll show you. Yeah, let's say this is the email address we just added, and now we need to delete this email address. So again we are fetching data center from API key, and this time we are using this URL. Here we use the MD5 hash of the lower version of email address, and after that we are using curl and execute the request. So let's run it. Yeah, here we got 204 response. That means our here 204 response. That means our request get executed successfully. So it's all about integrating MailChimp integration on your website. So I hope you understand the tutorial. If you have any questions or suggestions, please leave a comment below. Thanks for watching video. Have a nice day.